So hey Smashers, we're now here on YouTube, and today what we're gonna break down is the most awaited Spider-Man trailer ever in MCU. Yeah, guess correct, that's Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. And there's a lot of hidden details, story analysis, Easter eggs we've covered up in the video. So watch till the end, and without revealing anyone's identity, so let's suit up as Master Curiosity.
The trailer starts with a rooftop scene where we can see Peter and MJ talking to each other lying on a rooftop. MJ was reading a newspaper article that says Spider-Man may have the power of hypnotizing females. As per a specific species of spider can hypnotize female spiders. In the front page of that particular newspaper, there was written Spider Minions. It can be a reference to comic Spider Island, where Dr. Octavius once created millions of tiny robotic spiders and accidentally they break out in New York City, and everyone in the city gets power of a spider. In this scene, there was a graffiti in the wall written Ditko. It may be a reference to Steve Ditko, who is the co-creator of Spider-Man and an extremely talented illustrator in Doctor Strange.
Next, we can see that very post-credit scene of Far From Home, where we can see MJ swinging with Peter and J. Jonah Jameson revealing the real identity of Spider-Man in front of public. In a huge screen, we can see written Public Enemy Number 1, and this thing makes us realize that now being convinced by mysterious words, people are now misunderstanding Peter, and Peter is now like one of the biggest enemies to them. And to explain the boundaries of your Spidey knowledge, it's kinda important to say that in the comics of Spectacular Spider-Man, once the US government misapprehended Peter, and the mob was quite against him. And the villains also came up at that time, and Peter got to suffer through a big trouble right there. And now almost the same incidents are happening to him.
Then in the next scene, we can see Peter in handcuffs. There he tries to elucidate them the situation, but the officer directly shuts him up. In the jacket of the officer, there is written DODC. It implies that this is the Department of Damage Control. We can also see in this scene a guy wearing a white shirt. Seems pretty similar like Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Thereafter, Peters enters in the school with Ned and MJ. There is also Flash Thompson with him, who is now comic accurately blonde. Where mob collected around Midtown High School to protest against Peter. There is a signboard we can see there was written Devil in Disguise with a Peter's drawing with Devil's Horn. It can be a good Easter egg for Daredevil or maybe something else. In the same scene but in a different angle, we can see Pretty is reporting all of this. Maybe in between the time of Flip, she doesn't disappears and carried out with her studies and now she got a job. But Peter and some of his friends are still in the school. Everybody was trying to click a pic and tease and taunt him. In the next scene, we can see Peter and MJ standing on Queensboro Bridge. We see this bridge before in the climax of first Spider-Man film in the Sam Raimi verse.
Then we see the Halloween decoration, maybe in the ODC. In this aspect, we should never forget that in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Sam said,
A sorcerer is a wizard without a hat.
Here we see Aunt May and Ned is also facing interrogation. After Mysterio reveals Spider-Man's identity, Peter's life has also got totally screwed up. Now to get out of this huge trouble, he 177A Bleecker Street, New York City to seek the help of Doctor Strange. Here we can see Doctor Strange after a long time in his sanctum enjoying a cold weather, wearing warm jackets and folding a mug on which there was written, "Oh, for fuck's sake." So we think it may be a reference of 20th Century Fox.
Peter meets Doctor Strange after a long time. At first, there is a weird name exchange took place. It was a perfect recall of Infinity War, where Doctor Strange meets Peter for the very first time. Peter shares all his life stories and problems with Doctor Strange. Their conversation goes. Meanwhile, in another scene, we can see Peter is running through a building where people helps him to escape. To say in details, it was the Feast Office, the Food Emergency Aid Shelter and Training. In the comics, this organization was directed by the one of the most famous villain of Spider-Man, Morton Lee, aka Mr. Negative. Most probably, Aunt May and Peter both work in this group. Therefore, they know Peter very well. And maybe we also see this organization in Far From Home.
Back in Sanctum, after listening everything from Peter, Doctor Strange proposes to wipe everyone's memory about Spider-Man's identity. To fulfill the plan, all they have to do is just to spell a cast where nobody will remember Peter as Spider-Man. But interrupting their conversation, Wong strictly forbids Strange to spell a cast before he set out for his destination through a portal. No sooner did he leave than Doctor Strange winks at Peter and agrees to cast the spell.
Doctor Strange begins to spell it, while Peter gets worried about even MJ, Aunt May and Ned will forget about him as Spider-Man too. Doctor Strange says Peter wants to live two lives at once. Also we can see a picture of Peter half covered with Spider-Man marks. It also implies Spider-Man's dual life, which was always a conflict in Spidey's life in comics. In Spider-Man Comics One More Day, Peter's identity was revealed after Civil War. Tony Stark and Doctor Strange didn't help him out from this situation. We can see quite a similar situation here. In comics, he gets help of Mephisto to get out of this situation. No, we are not saying anything, not at all.
Then the doors of multiverse get opened up as the spell goes wrong and it shows the same tunnel and the color strings from Doctor Strange, and then eventually they fall down into it. Suddenly we see a yellow lightning, which is surely a teaser of the appearance of Electro. Then the next scene we can see black suited Doctor Strange, most probably evil Doctor Strange from another universe, fighting with Peter upon a train. Back in our universe, when Doctor Strange throws Peter in his astral form, just like Ancient One shows Doctor Strange in Doctor Strange 1 and Hulk in Endgame. Peter was seen to have a mysterious box in his hand with the seal of Sandy on it.
In a dark room, a creature-like silhouette attacks on Peter but got stuck in a transparent barrier. It quite looks like Lizard. We also see Happy Hogan in a car and some police in a house in fire. Maybe this is the safe house from the leaked photos. And thereafter we heard the most epic voice of the trailer. Yeah, the Green Goblin's laughter. And then we see the iconic pumpkin grenade dropped on the road. And at last, Dr. Octavius comes up from the smoke and says hello to Peter. But how he can know our Peter? So there is actually two chances. One, Dr. Octavius sees the Peter from his own universe. Or two, Doctor Strange's spell goes just reverse and now everybody in the multiverse knows our Peter as Spider-Man.
Peter appears with his new Iron Spider suit, which is so amazing. And this incident occurs on Washington Bridge. There was seen a lady sitting on the car. She's most probably the mayor of Washington DC. In comics, this role is played by Miles Morales' mother, so it can be a nice Easter egg of Miles Morales. And the last, the most surprising Easter egg is kept for you guys. Yes, the time has come, and you'll be quite astonished to call up that this Spider-Man No Way Home trailer was released on 23rd August.
No, there on the calendar, someone's drawn a little heart right above today's date.
Oh yes, the heart.
The same date marked on the calendar in WandaVision's first episode. Many villains are revealed in this trailer and an interesting storyline too, but some are still unrevealed, overall mysteries. So take it with a grain of salt until a Spidey comes to us swinging.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web, neathy size, catches fingers just like flies. Look at it, there goes the spider.